Hello my loves, how are you all doing? I'm talking to you today about iron deficiency. Have you, a woman, experienced iron deficiency? Have you been to your doctor and asked for tests for iron deficiency, anemia? Maybe you've suffered with heavy bleeding and struggled with this. And then let me know in the comments. I'd love to know your experiences. Have you been on iron supplements? They're not pleasant, are they, iron supplements? They can create constipation, and they make you feel sick, and they're just not pleasant at all. So let me know and come and say hello if you're joining me today live. Put in the comments hello and where you're from. If you're new to my videos, I'm Andrea. I'm a holistic nutritional therapist, and I help women in perimenopause to reduce their crazy hormones, symptoms in perimenopause, so they can go on to create a life that they love and get on with their day-to-day life. So yeah, in my video I'm chatting to you about what can be affecting your iron deficiency, what food could be affecting it. But first of all, I want to let you know about the nutrients involved with your iron in your body. Now, have you heard of hemoglobin? You know what hemoglobin is? Hemoglobin is a carrier in your red blood cells to carry oxygen around your body, and you need iron to form hemoglobin, but you also need some other nutrients to help you as well. So those nutrients are zinc, copper, vitamin B6, vitamin A, vitamin B12 and folate. So they help activate the enzymes to properly form heme, and iron is a part of heme. So those are the nutrients involved. So it's not just good enough to go to your doctor and get an iron test. You also need to ask for a test for your nutrients if you have any nutrient deficiencies that I've just mentioned. Now, there can be two ways of identifying iron anemia, and one is microcytic. Now, microcytic is that your doctor can see that if your red blood cells are too small and they're pale in colour. Then the other one is macrocytic, and then that can identify if your red blood cells have not formed or matured and they're too large. Now, the microcytic test, that's a sign that you can be deficient in zinc and copper and your B6. And then the macrocytic test can identify if you're deficient in vitamin B12 and folate. Now, you might also have something called a methylation mutation, which is called a SNP, an SNP. And now you can get a test for this if you have any methylation mutations. You can ask your doctor for this test. And there's a lot of people that have different types of SNPs. And one of them is a problem with folate, and how you need folate for your methylation, which is involved with all your cellular processes. So you can get a test for that, because you might have some problems with folate to be creating your iron deficiency and your anemia as well. And we all know that heavy bleeding is unpleasant, and that can really put your iron levels low. So some supplementation is necessary because of that. But I just want to make you aware of the different tests that you can have and the nutrients involved with your iron and how it's made in your hemoglobin in this video today. So what else can affect your iron and how it's utilised? Because your body has to absorb the iron, doesn't it, as well? So everything is absorbed through your gut health, your digestion. In your small intestine, you have microvilli, like a carpet pile like that. And everything gets absorbed through your carpet pile in your small intestine. And that can get damaged over time. And there's one food that can play a part in this damage, and that is wheat and gluten. You know, all the wheat-containing foods, the gluten in all our foods. There's so many different foods now that contain gluten and wheat. And so this can really affect your gut health. It can break apart it can break down this barrier in your gut lining, and it can weaken it and then your nutrients won't be absorbed properly, so then your nutrients are just all being used up because of this breakdown. And it's can be called leaky gut. You've probably heard the term leaky gut, but it's just like the damage to your intestinal lining. It's the gut dysbiosis, it's called as well. And you can have an inflammation in your body, inflammation in your bowels and your intestines, and that can be affecting the way that your body is absorbing iron. So that's another way that can steal your iron, is just by your gut dysbiosis, by the leaky gut and the gluten and wheat, because wheat now in modern day life is grown too quickly, and it can be called hybridized wheat, and it can be very, very tough on your digestive system. So if you're eating lots of wheat containing foods, you're having biscuits, you're eating toast, you're having sandwiches for your dinner, and then you're having pasta for tea, and you're having, things like that, that's a really big overload of wheat in your system. And it can be really tough for your body to break down, and it can weaken your small intestine gut barrier, and create lots of digestive issues, bloating, diarrhea, constipation. Then that can invite in a lot more infections, and it can invite in low stomach acid. It can affect all your other digestive processes, all your enzymes being made. It can put more stress on your body, and stress can really reduce your digestion. So that is a big deal with regard to your iron and how your body's using iron. So I hope that's helped you with, let me know in the comments if this video has helped you at all with identifying your iron deficiency anemia, and let me know your experience with it yourself, or you're a woman who's experienced this. Let me know in the comments, and if you've got any questions at all about my video, please ask me. I'm here to help you, and if you want more help from me, please reach out. I help you with your perimenopause symptoms. Why you're struggling with heavy bleeding in the first place, I can help you with that. Figure out where you are with your estrogen levels. Have you got any other imbalances going on in your body? Because I've done all this for myself. I've had digestive issues all my life, and I've healed my own gut, so I can help you now with any gut issues as well. So please ask me, please reach out, send me a private message, and I can let you know how we can work together. So thanks for watching my video. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again in another video. Bye.